What's up, y'all? It's your boy Nate here, and I'm back with another video. And currently, we're going to talk about the top 5 whales that I'm looking into currently. Top 5 whales, and that you need to be paying attention to. So, let's get on with it. Let's get right into it. So, lately, I've been, getting my eyes back into the EUCs, and I see that they had some upgrades, some updates, some upgrades. They're looking a little bit better now. For the past few years, I've seen a lot of different EUCs come out, a lot of different EUCs. They launched a lot of different wheels. You saw the Masters, the V11s, the S22s. You've seen the successors, the Master Pros, the V13s. You've seen a lot of different wheels. And, I was going to get the S22, the Kingsong S22, and then they turned into the Pro. But I kind of, I even pre-ordered it, but then again, I put a deposit on it, but then I held myself back because I saw how much different iterations of the F22 they made. And let's keep it real honest. That wheel, even though it was a good wheel, was slightly problematic in the beginning. I'm pretty sure the latest batch, the last batch or latest batch is pretty good. But I stayed away because of that. I'm a person, I commute constantly, daily, frequently, and I move quick, so my type of wheel has to be a wheel that's fast, convenient, has a lot of features, stable, fun, fun wheel that got features. So yeah, like the Master was a cool wheel. A lot of people bought it. A lot of people who want like a fast race wheel, they was marketing it as like the fastest wheel at the time. And it built up a lot of hype. But to me, I'll be real honest with y'all, man. Like the wheels that came out, I say the V11 looked like the most attractive looking wheel out of all of those suspension wheels that came out. The V11 was the most attractive looking one. If I'm gonna be spending X amount of money, I gotta have a decent design, and that's why I was swindling towards the V13, because the V13 has that look, like that modern, futuristic, stylish look that I like. It kind of fits in my style or whatever. So I feel like that's why I had my eyes on the V13. But then everybody's swaying me. They're like, yo, don't get that wheel. Don't get the V13. Do not get it. The range is trash. They're telling me I'm going to hate the wheel. But it fits, like, when you see a wheel, it just fits everything that you do. Like, it just fits your lifestyle. It fits. Yeah, it's a little bit heavy, but again, it looks good. The wheel looks good. It's not super wide and big, even though it's tall, but it's not super wide and big. So I'm more of a city rider. I don't really do the trails like that. I could do the trails if I wanted to, but I don't really do trails. I do mostly city riding, a lot of inner city riding, a lot of traffic, a lot of congestion riding. So that's why I figured that wheel was good for me. But I didn't get it yet. Something told me just hold back on it. I was just waiting for the problems. But then again, let's fast forward. A lot of people, I saw them with the EX30 after the Master, and then the Shermans was out too. The Sherman is like the no-brainer. Like if you want a wheel, you go with Leaperkim. If you want the best build quality, that is like the no-brainer wheel. You get that wheel. If you just want a nice tank built wheel like I have, I still ride the Leaperkims right here. But yeah, so then they made other models on top of that. They made the Patton, and they made the Sherman S's, and now we have the Sherman L. You know what I mean? That's crazy. And the Lynx. So we got the Lynx. Can't forget about the Lynx. So they made many different models, but like all of those models that came out, there's one core feature that I personally need that I can't live without, and I don't care what anybody says. This is how I feel about it. My wheel has to have a USB in Type C. I don't care, Type A. I'm a person who, I manage with a lot of different devices, right? And I roll with a power bank already, but I have a lot of different devices. Like when you do filmmaking and you do videos, and I have a lot of cameras, a lot of filming equipment, a lot of different devices that need to charge. Especially if I'm moving in the cold season, batteries die quick. If I'm filming, batteries die quick. So even if I try to plug them in and charge them, you know, just having that that USB in is just convenient, more convenient for me. I could also plug in peripherals, whatever I want. If I want to light something up, you know, you can get really creative. So I feel like I'm just used to like Godway wheels, man. Like the gold wheels back then, they all came, like the M Supers, they all came with the USB port. And we were a little spoiled, man. We was able, so you know what I'm looking, I seen the Master, the ET Max that came out, you know, they dropped the ET Max, the Master Pros. I was just like, what the heck happened with that? So that's why. And then speakers, like, you know, like I love the Shermans, but they don't come with any audible sounds, like other than, you know, you operating the little menu up top and like turning the power on. That's about it. There's no like audible sound. I like a little bit fun in my vehicle, man. You know, something a little creative. You know, if we're gonna be pushing this towards mass people want to see modern day features. Like if you buy an e-bike or a scooter, more than likely, you know, for the price point that we're spending, they put those things in there. They equip them. Like I've ridden scooters, I've ridden e-bikes. A lot of them have the USB because a lot of people are doing the same thing I'm doing. They're using it to commute. They're using it to do deliveries. They're using it for their public transport. Having that convenience, you know, like the EUC is supposed to be convenient. So that's why, you know, I'm saying that, you know, the wheel that I need has to have these things. Being that I'm a serious commuter, I'm not like I can race if I want to, but I don't consider myself like straight racer. Like a lot of the wheels that they've been pushing has been race wheels, and you know they forget to add that one thing. Even extremebull, like I was looking at extremebull, like tapped in, like okay, cool. You know, I'm gonna get a nice extremebull wheels of fast, like fast, out of this world fast. And it's built, and it has the build quality like the new ones. Like I had my mind on the, I was set on the Commander Mini. I still might get it. I ain't gonna lie, I still might get that wheel. I just like that whole wheel, that package. That's one wheel that I will make an exception for, that the Commander Mini. I like smaller wheels. That's why I still ride the MSX. It's fast. It's a pocket rocket still. You know, if you go back and watch my video on the MSX. In love with the wheel, still ride it to this day, enjoy every moment of it. But that still got that USB port. Like y'all gotta understand how serious it is for a person like me. And then you guess what, if I have a wheel that has a USB port, I can move on from this wheel. I'm still rocking it because it has the whole package for me still, you know, other than the music, you know. But yeah, like that, we were spoiled with that. The Commander GT, everybody's saying the Commander GT Pro has that USB, so I got my eyes on that. But then again, it doesn't have good waterproofing. So I'm like, damn. The first wheel that I had my eyes on, like I said before, is the V13, man. The V13, you know, is like a it looks like a 22-inch wheel. It's a big wheel, man. It looks like a 22-inch wheel. Big wheel. It has that USB port. Stupid fast. The thing goes to like 56 miles an hour. You got like a 4,000 watt motor or something like that, right? Like that wheel was it just looks good, you know, like it's built good, it looks good. It looks like a quality wheel. Something that, like, you know, you would wanna have. It's just a little heavy, you know, just a little heavy. So that was the first one I had my eyes on. But like now, you know, inmotion hasn't really come up with like another wheel, like other than the V14, which I had my eyes on too. That was also good. Smaller wheel, more compact. It's supposed to like compete with the S22. Yeah, that's a great built wheel. Features are great, waterproofing, all that, speed, fast charging, no USB port. They put in the V12, the V12 Pro, the V13. The heck happened with the V14, bro? Bruh. Yo, that kills me, man. Like how they just leave that. I don't want to hear that it couldn't fit. I don't want to hear that. Like, put the USB in there, bro. It's the perfect wheel for that. If that wheel had a USB port like the V12 did, yo, I would have copped that. Like, that would have been my wheel for like my daily commute. I don't really need max range, because that wheel charges so fast that you charge that for like an hour and you're gonna get like all the range you need. Really, it has like a 2400 watt battery. So yeah, that wheel, I had my eyes on that. Good build, I saw it in person. You know, lighting is good. You know, they do all those features, right? And then they just miss out the one thing that you need: convenience, y'all. You guys that build wheels can't forget about convenience. You having that is convenience, you know. And this is why you got people who got multiple wheels, you know, because it's like, damn, y'all got just make it right, yo. Every wheel manufacturer needs to be adding convenient features in. I don't care what you label yourself as. Most people use their EUC to commute. And some race too. Even racing, you might want some of that too. You know, just to have that, just put it there. So what? Just put it there. But yeah. So that was a wheel. Into 2025, I'm looking into you know, I was looking into that. I told you about the V13, but then Begode, right? Begode drops the freaking Blitz, the Blitz Pro, the freaking X-Weight in 2 variations, and then they have the freaking Panther. So the next one that, you know, you guys did pay attention to that too, but I'm also looking into it, is the Begode Panther, man. So that wheel has a battery like the freaking Master Pro, but it's just that's like a it looks like that wheel, you're getting a complete package. But yeah, that wheel is looking like the successor to the Master Pro. I'm sorry, but the Master Pro is just ugly. I don't like that. A lot of the wheels that Begode came out, like I said, I don't like the design. It doesn't look visually appealing. Like, yeah, it was a vehicle, but it needs to look appealing. That's why I tend to look at inmotion. You know, it's because I like the way how their wheels look visually appealing, which is good to, you know, the wheel needs to look good to the eye if you want more people to get into this, you know, so that's why design is important. And Begode been stepping it up. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, Begode been really stepping it up. And then you have Kingsong. And this when we get to the third wheel. This is the third wheel that I got my eyes on, my sights and everything. Is the Kingsong. Freaking Kingsong F22 Pro. And originally it was the F22. Then I heard that they went ahead to upgrade it, and they're supposed to be the successor to the S22. So the S22 was that wheel, man, the perfect jumper wheel, really popular for a few years, man. Probably a lot of people still know about it. Go search it up. S22 or S22 Pro. So they made an upgrade now. So this one is supposed to have a 3,108 watt hour battery, 4,000 watt motor. It's supposed to have like BMS speakers, automatic lighting, vehicle tracking, you know, like everything, all the Kingsong stuff that you normally used to in the past iterations. Like I'm talking about way back. I'm talking about 18XL days and before 18XL. You know, we had those features back then. They bringing it back in this wheel. So this is like your wheel right here, and they're saying it's a long range wheel. And let's go back to like 2017, 18. So I had this wheel for over 7 years now, right? And it still works, you know. And I just want to go over some key things to you, just to let y'all know, if you're not familiar about Kingsong, what they're capable of, and what they've done in the past, right? So I got this wheel here. Oh shit! Ugh. All right, so this wheel is the freaking. A lot of people know it as the 18XL, but this is the 18L, right? And inside of it, right here, if you open up the flaps, you see that they got 2 USB cables right here. 2, not 1, but 2 USB cables. I know this wheel looks busted because I trained a lot of people and I plastic dipped it, painted over it. You know, they drop it a lot, so it looks crazy, but it still turns on, it's still working. And also, guess what? It also plays music. If you look inside, they got 4 speakers in there. And this is what a lot of riders was dealing with over 7 years ago. So I'm telling you, I'm not accepting the mediocrity from Kingsong, man. If you're able to make a machine like this that lasted so long, I expect nothing else. Being that I'm a commuter and it has the freaking USB ports. So like, you know me, I got my eyes like instantaneous. Like I'm pinpointed on that, and a lot of people are trying to like, you know, sway me away from that. And I'm like, I just have to have those features, man. And then that's when we're gonna get to number 5. The number 5 wheel is the Commander L. So the Commander L is that no-brainer wheel. Like if you want a wheel that's like the full package, not my kind of package, but the full riding package. Like you're getting suspension, you're getting the range. That joint got like a 4,000 watt hour battery. You're getting the tank build quality. It's just like the Lynx but bigger. And you're getting the great lighting. You're getting the it looks just like the Lynx, like I said, but just way more range. You're getting the tank build, the same setup as the Lynx, but just more long range. And that is the wheel that everybody is going to be going after right now. That's the talk of the town, the Sherman L. And then we had an honorable mention, which is the Commander Pro Max. I still haven't seen that wheel. It looks good though. I saw it. That is supposed to be competing with the Sherman L, but we're gonna see how that turns out. So Kingsong, if you're listening and you're watching this video, we need wheels that look more like the Z10 type of style. The wheels that look like the Batmobile from the latest Batman movie. We need, you need to make a design that, when people just look in the direction of the wheel, they automatically just want it. That's the kind of energy you want to give off, especially, if you're promoting to a lot of city riders. Like I don't want to ride on a GameCube looking wheel or a PlayStation looking wheel. It needs to look more rounded a little bit, like a wheel, somewhat, right? I guarantee y'all, if y'all make a wheel-like wheel that looks kind of like a wheel, like look at the Nikola, for example. The Nikola did substantially well. Rounded wheel, a lot of people still rock it to this day, because it resembles more like a wheel. I'm not telling y'all to make a Nikola, but like I'm pretty sure if y'all did make your own version of the Nikola, and I'm not gonna move past the 18XL because I guess that was y'all little version. But yeah, we need like an upgraded Batmobile type fast wheel that in the Lynx right now. The Lynx is doing that, and the Blitz is doing that. Like they're giving us those features. Like what's up with the daytime running lights, like on the F22 Pro, the Blitz. So that's where y'all need to head to. We need those features for visibility. Like visibility is important in the city, especially in New York City. Like if I want to reach out to a lot of my friends and my people and people who see me and people who don't know me who want to get into it, it needs to look attractive. I made like a really boxy looking. The look is gonna take some time to grow on me. I ain't gonna lie, but like yeah. So I'll be waiting for my PS5 looking wheel though, But can we get some skins? Like, can we at least get some skins or something with that? We need something to, improve the look. Give us something, Kings. Give us some trims, some 3D add-ons, get some decals. Give us something that make it look a little nice, So people see it, they're like, oh wow, I want that, And that's really my whole little rant on that. But yeah, I'm still getting it. Those are the most anticipated wheels right now for me, and you need to be paying attention and taking a good look at it. I'm going to mention one more too, and it is the extremebull have another wheel. Extremebull has another wheel, man. I saw it, and it's called the extremebull Griffin. It's supposed to be like a it's supposed to be like the successor to the Commander Mini, it looks like, or it could be like another but yeah, you gotta take a look at that too. I got my sights on it, but like I said, with no USB port. If it has a feature where it's more convenient for me, so that's because like I said, I wanted a bigger wheel. That's why I might as well the V13, but that's kind of outdated. So now that I can see Kingsong, I love Kingsong as a brand. They've been really consistent with their features. So yeah, I'm getting the fun wheel. You can bring it anywhere, ride it. That's gonna be that wheel. You can just ride it anywhere. But it is like 105 pounds. The only drawback on that F22 Pro is that it's gonna be 105 pounds. So if you're not used to that weight, most people not really gonna mess around. Like I'm more of a long range rider because of work and stuff. So it's gonna work out for me in my favor. But yeah, I got my sights on the Kingsong. If you're watching this, I need to see what's up with that wheel, man. I think I'm gonna have to place my order on that wheel, man. I'm like probably the only guy, bro, that's like that is hyped for the F22 Pro. But I think a lot of people, they're gonna be riding the freaking they're gonna be riding not the X-Way. They're gonna be riding the other one, not the X-Way. I mean, people are looking into the X-Way, but the Blitz, I think a lot of people are gonna be riding the Blitz. So I think it's gonna probably be slightly cheaper than the X-Way. And the Blitz and the Blitz Pro, I think that's gonna be a popular wheel, because that wheel is it's just like a labeled as a race wheel. It's faster. The no load speed on that is insane, and it looks good. It's appealing. You know, begode is finally stepping it up. You know, I'm really glad. I might have to get that too. You know, I might have to get 2 wheels, man. The F22 Pro, that's a no-brainer. And then I can finally switch up my inventory, you know, of my collection that I have. Let's see what happens though. And I still want the V13, man. And I know I need 3 wheels, 3 solid wheels that could last me a good while. So I would say that's my top 3 out of my top 5. Top 3, V13 looks good. It has that Type-C port, big stable wheel, inmotion. I need to have an inmotion with my collection. Like I said, F22 Pro has all those modern day features. Even though the look isn't all that, to me personally, like, it looks good. It looks like a Master. But it has the special thing about it though. It has 4 suspensions, like 4 different independent suspensions. So it's like, yeah, I need to get that. I need that. And then Kingsong's been running the suspension game. The S22 is goated. That's like the best jumbo. So the fact that they're upgrading it, come on now. You know. So when it comes to suspension, I don't really got to worry about getting the Leaperkim, because Kingsong makes the best suspension wheel, you know, when it comes to jumping. So it makes sense to get the successor. So yeah. And then the last one, like I said, would have to be either Sherman L, the Panther, or the extremebull GT Pro Plus. Out of those 3 would have to be my top 3. But yeah, that's my recommendations, and that's what you need to be looking into. If you like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna see y'all again in the next one, man. We're gonna be talking about some more wheels. Let me know what you think about this video, and what wheel are you getting? Now, if you excuse me, I'm gonna go massage my feet, because my feet's hurting from these long rides I'll be taking. So I'm gonna just enjoy that, sit back, relax, and enjoy my feet getting massaged.